This morning, the stock futures are sharply higher. This started last night around 10 p.m. when President Trump posted a flurry of tweets, one of them calling for airline and small business payroll support immediately, and another calling for a standalone bill on stimulus checks. He was saying that he would sign these bills immediately. And as a result, take a look at the futures. You'll see this morning, Dow futures indicated up with fair value by close to 200 points, up about 188 right now. S&P futures up by 16, the NASDAQ up by 38. Eli Mui has been following all of this, and she joins us right now with more. Eli, good morning.
Good morning, Becky. Well, just hours after the president walked away from the bargaining table, he appeared to take 3 steps back, calling on Democrats to pass targeted relief. First, it was that $25 billion for the airline industry's payroll support program and $135 billion for the payroll protection program that's designed for small businesses. He promised he would sign those bills now. A little later, the president tweeted again, this time calling for a standalone bill to send $1,200 stimulus checks to our great people immediately. Now, all 3 of these issues were part of the comprehensive relief package that the Treasury Secretary and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi were negotiating right up until the president shut down the talks. And until yesterday, the White House and Republicans have been hammering home the message that their priorities for any new deal were kids and jobs, more money for schools, and help for businesses.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that you get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once you understand how the world really works, you understand that everything is planned out. And guys, if you've been listening to my past few videos, you see everything is planned out. Now, what happens today? Stock market sky high. Now, basically, Trump just sends out a tweet. Says, Pelosi, send me a standalone deal for airlines. Send me a standalone deal for that $1,200 stimulus, and I'll sign it. So, guys, just by the talk, remember, all stocks are ran by algorithms. It's not a person actually buying these stocks. Remember, the Fed is buying everything. It's not the people that's making this go up 500. Remember, we're at 28,300 for the Dow. Anytime that we're just high for the NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow, guys, we always come down as a correction. We are at the heating point. And don't forget, guys, one of my earlier videos, I think it was the second video I did, where I showed you that the Fed is going to stop this in December. That's the date. But we know they're going to do it a whole lot earlier. Probably after the actual stimulus is over, probably in December. I'm looking at December for the small correction. The big correction is going to be the first quarter of this year. It's always a big correction in the first quarter of the year. Now, yesterday, Trump stated that stop the talks. I'm not doing anything till after the election. What happened with the stock market? It went crashing down. Sends out a tech, it goes up. The reason why I'm saying this, guys, make sure you are paying attention to his texts. His tweets. Because if you were in the market last year and the beginning of this year, he basically told you what to invest in. So we know they keep all the time, they keep saying airlines, 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 airlines. And I told you guys, airlines is going to recoup. All these travel stocks are going to recoup. You constantly hear them trying to save the airlines. So, guys, we have United Airlines, Southwest, American Airlines. We know that's our big 3. But definitely airline stocks are going to make a push up. Why do you think you keep hearing this? It's definitely going to come up. So, I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But definitely do your own research, guys. There is a reason why they keep saying this. And just like I stated, anything that Trump came out with last year, this year, anytime you say anything about any company, that stock went sky high. Or any type of item to purchase, whatever item that was and was attached to a stock, it went sky high. Airlines keep pumping, dumping, based off of what's going on in the media. So me personally, I've been started buying airline stocks when it dropped back in March. But, of course, I've made my money, sold a little bit, but I'm going in just because I see they're constantly inside of the media. Now, guys, today, of course, we went up 500 points. It didn't matter what you invested in. Of course, your stocks would have went up. My weed stocks went up wonderfully. Happy about that. So, guys, because the market is overheating, make sure you are in those safe stocks. I went over this in the past few videos. Make sure you are in those stocks that we know are going to make money regardless, like Walmart. These places that are still open, these corporations still making the money. If you have a lot of money, you know, Amazon, you know they're going to make money. UPS, FedEx, you know they're going to make money because they're the only guys in town. So, but let's go over the betting stock. I want to go over DraftKings, guys. Now, they stated they're going to be selling 16 million shares, and the shareholders are going to be selling 16 million shares. So, guys, like I stated, they had already topped out anyway. So I told you, wait for the correction, and then we're going to go back in. So make sure you go to that DraftKings video. I advise you, they've already topped out anyway. Even before they made this announcement, they had already topped out. So basically, definitely, always, guys, never be greedy. It depends on where you went in at. But the fact is, guys, always make sure you take some off the top for yourself. Never, ever be greedy because it's always going to be another entry point. But the fact is that definitely DraftKings is going to, just like we had a great day today, but they still went lower because, of course, you're going to be selling 32 million shares. Of course, you're going to go lower. That's like I think it was $1.6 billion. So definitely, guys, just make sure you are looking at the highs and the lows. Because once you see a company hit those highs, something has to happen for it to go past those highs. So let me give you an example like chip stocks. Chip stocks had already made a high, but they went past that high this year. Why? Because we see the technology phase coming in. Robots, automation, drones. We see all these items that need chips. That's the reason why it went past as high. Normally, a stock will stay in between those lows and those highs. And they're staying there for a while. So just make sure we are sticking to the fundamentals, and then also make sure you're looking at the shorters. I went over that. I think that was either my first or second video showing you how to look at who's shorting, what's the percentage. So make sure you are sticking with the fundamentals, so therefore you're not buying a stock that everybody's looking at shorting. And while you're getting in, they're getting out. So therefore you're left holding the bag, and you've lost your money. And that's the game. Remember, their game is to take your money. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and spread this video everywhere. You have a wonderful day.